give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
Shiozaki makes his way to Full Impact Pro non-title matchup against the ROH World Champion Nigel McGuinness.
This is my first chance live seeing Shiozaki, and I have been looking forward to this, and I know I'm going to be impressed by him.
Wait a second, I'm going to show this guy some good graces, and I want to officially say, welcome to FIP, go Shiozaki. Now, I know you're not used to wrestling in front of these sort of people, and I must apologize for them. Some of them are very fat, like over there. Some of them are very smelly, but all of them are very ignorant and stupid. Yeah, okay, pal, you're sweating a lot. Now listen, they may be all these things, but one thing they like here at FIP is wrestling. But what they mean by wrestling, let me explain so you understand. By wrestling, they don't want to see any chops. They hate chops. Yeah, hate chops.
Can't stand them.
True. And punches, they hate punches here. They don't want to see any punches. Okay, ref, no punches. And you do that absolutely beautiful moonsault off the top ropes. Nobody wants to see your moonsault. But I love chop. I love punch. I love beautiful moonsault. And I love USA.
He loves the USA? He's from Japan, in the ring against a guy from the United Kingdom, and one chop to start this match out. Well, these fans behind Shiozaki, needless to say.
A big chop to start the match off. Because, the Japanese, they do love the United States. I mean, they've bought enough of us up, you know what I mean?
We gotta hand it to Nigel for trying to convince him that no chops, no punches, no moonsault.
Well, hindsight is 2020. I guess that was a smart move by Nigel McGuinness there, but it did not work. It backfired. Shiozaki has a game plan. He's one of the top guys in all of Japan.
Oh yeah.
He's here to show his stuff to the fans here in the United States, and he's not gonna leave the course that he has set, which is, like he says, he likes the chops, he likes the punches, and he has one of the most beautiful moonsaults in all of professional wrestling.
Gets great height on that moonsault. Go Shiozaki has been competing on a regular basis for Ring of Honor. Of course, he is from Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan. One of the top rising stars. People peg him as a future world champion himself. As a very good test right here against the ROH World Champion Nigel McGuinness here in this matchup.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Dave Prazak, but is not Go a student of the great Kenta Kobashi?
Yes, he is. And he utilizes Kobashi's Orange Crush maneuver in his repertoire as well. One of the hardest choppers in wrestling. We always talk about how hard Roderick Strong and Eric Stevens chop inside the ring, and we'll see some of that in your dog collar match main event. But Go Shiozaki can really light up the chest of his opponent.
Man, I am psyched about this match, Dave Prazak. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, ever since I heard this was announced.
Nigel can hit very hard as well. You got to watch out for the jawbreaker lariat from McGuinness, the Tower of London. Face first to the canvas, out of the corner. As well, he utilizes the London Dungeon and arm submission, which Shiozaki needs to worry about as well. Ducking out of harm's way of that chop. The referee, he is in the ropes, forcing Go to back up.
Well, Nigel's a smart competitor here. He's showing that right now. Once again, using the rules to his advantage here. Making the referee back Go up there. I think Go maybe should have given him a nice chop to the behind of Nigel McGuinness to wake him up right there.
Perhaps. These fans really behind Go Shiozaki. Collar and elbow tie-up. McGuinness, though, into the full Nelson he goes. Both of these men very strong individuals. That's not how you chop.
If these fans can't hear it, they don't want to see it. That's the bottom line. But he was very smart to get out of the way of the return shot from Go Shiozaki.
I don't know if it's very smart on Nigel's part to try chopping Shiozaki. That's just going to make him even more determined to chop back. Shiozaki's ready to go. No pun intended.
McGuinness is very typical of a lot of the Europeans. They really put their nose up in the air at us Americans, don't they?
That's very true. Very, very true. Waistlock by Shiozaki, able to take him down to the canvas with it. Controlling the head.
Nigel McGuinness has made quite a career for himself right here in the United States. I think maybe he should be just a little bit more grateful of the fans here.
That's true. The wrist lock on Shiozaki. Ducks out of that. Chops path. Smarter than your average wrestler.
How many years has Shiozaki been wrestling now?
I'm not quite sure. I'd say probably about 3-ish. Something in that neighborhood.
I'll tell you, in a short time.
He's not a rookie, but he is new to professional wrestling.
He has amassed such a great reputation around the world already at such a young age.
Yes, definitely. And a test of strength right here. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Which is the more powerful wrestler? Looks like Shiozaki has the advantage. Forcing Nigel to his knees.
Look at the intensity in the face of Go Shiozaki.
Nigel trying to work his way back up. And is able to turn the tables on Go.
A little bit of a cheap shot, but effective.
It worked. Into the stranglehold. But Shiozaki back to a standing position. Brought right back down to a knee by McGuinness. Both knees. And McGuinness with the stranglehold still cinched in.
Is he going to drop back? Yep.
Stretching that back across the knees. Submission predicament here for Shiozaki. He could be forced to give it up right here.
How would he even tap in a maneuver like this, Dave Presley? His arms are tied up like a pretzel.
You'd have to tell the referee that he submits verbally. But he turns it right around on Nigel. Nicely done by Shiozaki. But he reaches the ropes, and Go must release the hold.
I don't know, Dave, it's a little hard to say you submit when you're being choked out at the same time, so I really don't know what that would happen. Maybe it would have to be a referee's call, maybe.
Yeah. You just have to check the body language If he's trying to maybe nod his head, say yes, or give it up.
Definitely a bit of a stalemate so far here in this match. There's neither has really taken a firm advantage.
Shiozaki's definitely hanging with the ROH champ. And onto the wrist lock goes McGuinness. Spins him around, brings him down, controlling the arm.
He's using that pressure point there in the wrist to control Shiozaki. Very smart wrestling by Nigel McGuinness.
Both men back in a standing position. Going for that chop, but Nigel gets out of the way. Shiozaki following him to the floor. Double axe handle to the back.
Shiozaki's tired. Ooh! Tired of McGuinness running away from him.
Nigel wants no more of that. He sees that, oh, it's a chasing game now. Nigel back inside the ring. Pulls the referee in front of him. Oh, took that opportunity and sends Shiozaki to the floor. Into the guardrail he goes.
McGuinness is coming after him.
Ooh, going to the eyes. And that puts McGuinness in control, face first into the edge of the ring frame.
So again, such an important match right here. Obviously, if Shiozaki wins this match, that's going to put him right to the top of the ladder of contention in Ring of Honor.
Oh, without a doubt. To get a victory against the ROH World Champion in a non-title matchup would make everyone take him seriously. I mean, they already do. Ooh. But to pull out a win like this would certainly be a feather in the cap of Go Shiozaki.
I would almost say that would guarantee him a title match in the very near future.
Definitely, and it would certainly put Go on the map here in FIP. But right now, it is the ROH World Champion in command of this match. The referee is trying to administer the count. Nigel broke the count, and now the referee just trying to make him break this hold, for lack of a better term, on the floor, and try to bring the action back inside the ring, and saying to the hours until 5.
Well, McGuinness is turning this match into a little bit more of a street fight. There's no doubt about the fact that if he can injure Shiozaki and leave him laying on the floor, then he won't have to worry about too many more of those chops to the chest that he's so fond of.
Definitely true. Finally decides to bring it back inside. Nigel back in as well. Just kicking him in the side of the face.
Just kind of a cocky move there by McGuinness.
Forearm. Nigel with one in return and it takes Go Shiozaki off his feet. These fans trying to encourage Shiozaki to fight back. Reverses the Irish whip. Nigel puts on the brakes in the corner, delivers the elbow, headstand into the mule kick.
Signature Nigel McGuinness moves right there. Always effective.
Shiozaki in pain down on the canvas. Nigel decides to go for the cover, but enough time had passed that Shiozaki able to kick out. Firing back at the midsection. Ooh, forearm across the back.
Brutal forearm. We haven't seen too many of Nigel's signature European uppercuts so far yet.
I don't think we've seen any uppercuts yet.
Which I'm a little surprised at.
We are seeing some slaps across the face. Avoids the chop. And again lands another shot on Shiozaki to take him off his feet. Not hooking the leg on that cover. Shiozaki with enough to get out of it.
I've seen in many of Nigel's matches where he'll use the sheer brutality of those European uppercuts to get his opponent worn down so that he can hit him with one of those jawbreaker lariats that he uses to such great effectiveness.
He also likes to put a variety of other different lariats from other positions to use in his matches. I don't think we've seen any lariats either yet during this matchup. Going for the headstand once again. Oh! Kicked right in the head. A nice counter by Shiozaki. And lands another chop. Series of punches and chops him down.
Those punches were right on the mark.
It's the boot up, but doesn't face Shiozaki. Another chop and a big shoulder tackle. Cover, hooks the leg. But Nigel kicks out. A great flurry by Shiozaki, looking very impressive. He's got a great bridging German suplex in his arsenal as well. He's going for it now, but Nigel with the elbow. Ducks the clothesline. Woo! Super kick out all of it.
Shiozaki is such a great straightforward fighter.
2.5.
You can definitely see the influence of his trainer Kenta Kobashi in Shiozaki, the way he's just so straightforward with his offense.
Yes, definitely. Comes charging in the corner. Nigel moves out of harm's way. Kick to the back and chopping down across the chest. Cover by McGuinness. Feet on the ropes, but only 2. Even with that extra leverage with the feet on the ropes, Go is still able to kick out.
Shiozaki is here to prove a point in Full Impact Pro Wrestling, Dave Prazak, and I really do believe he's going to make that point tonight.
Nigel going for the Tower of London. Go trying to fight it off. Tower of London. That could be it. Go kicks out.
You don't see that happen too many times, Dave Prazak. Somebody to kick out of the Tower of London.
And listen to these fans. Their first look at Go Shiozaki here in FIP. McGuinness now. Maybe going for a second one. Second one, maybe a superplex. Yeah, he's going up to the second rope himself. Perhaps a superplex from the ROH World Champ here. But Go firing away at the ribcage.
He's fighting back. McGuinness is in a bad position right now.
Ooh, what a chop! Go Shiozaki on top. Shoulder tackle off the top rope. Getting all fired up.
He's got Nigel in trouble.
Another super kick. Excellent combination. Blocks the lariat. Blocks the uppercut by McGuinness. Lariat connects.
Short lariat there by McGuinness.
Super kick. Lariat by Go. Cover. 2.5. Shiozaki getting a burst of adrenaline.
What a match we're seeing right here at FIP for Go Shiozaki's debut.
Big moonsault, but nobody home. Nigel moved out of harm's way. Off the ropes. Jawbreaker coming up. Ducked. Roll up. What? What? He got him.
What a win by Go Shiozaki.
Shiozaki! Go Shiozaki just pinned the ROH World Champion! And Nigel is shocked! Just as shocked as each and every one of these fans! What a debut here at FIP for Go Shiozaki!
I have a feeling this is just the beginning for Go Shiozaki here at FIP.
Titles could be in his future! The sky is the limit for Go Shiozaki! And he's got all these fans behind him as well!
Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.